What's up, everybody? Welcome. We're jumping out a little early. Welcome to episode 3. That's going to get confusing because they're going to come fast and furious. But thank you to everybody. It's already in the chat. We're ready for tonight's episode. We got some drinkies. We just had a little sandwich.
I did. I hurried up, made something real quick. I'm really excited about tonight. I've been trying not to see spoilers. If I get on Facebook, I feel like there are quite a few spoilers and people are writing what's going on in the house. So I'm trying not to, as soon as I see something Big Brother, I like swipe through really fast because I don't want to know.
Yeah.
But it seems like a lot of action already.
Watching in Chicago, no spoilers for me. What's up, Chicago? Yeah, so we were miking up to we got some new mics that sound real good, except I can't figure out how to work them. They're that good.
It takes Jeff sometimes a minute. I'm no help when it comes with anything technology, so I can't help you at all. I did figure something out the other day that I needed to figure out. I just watched a YouTube video and I felt very fulfilled that I did it. I felt good about myself.
That's how I learn everything, like how I build everything. I just watch YouTube videos and just follow the steps and kind of add my own flavor.
Yeah. But thank you guys for being here again tonight. Get your questions ready. Jeff, he will kind of let you guys know when the breaks are or where we're at while we're watching, because some people kind of get confused. I'll just keep talking about random things and answering your questions.
Jordan's just here to show off her hair. She got a new hair. Her hair did yesterday. Yes, the Bears.
My real hair was as long as the hair extensions, so I had to get new hair. And then I was there for 4 hours and she started cutting, and I go, you know what? I'll come back in a couple weeks and you can cut it shorter. I was like, you go home. I was the last one in the salon.
Let me see if I dump this a little.
But yeah, no, thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps this channel grow. And I know a lot of you are so awesome for being here and supporting. So and Jeff would really appreciate it if we get all the likes.
Thanks for filling me in, love.
Of course. A lot of times I'll say my kids and people are like, y'all's kids, not your kids.
Yeah, everything we do together. Jordan's like, yeah, so I just did this. I'm like, I was on there too. But how you guys liking the season so far? Pretty good. Let's take some questions before we jump in here. I feel
like I need to sit up more. This couch, you're so slouchy.
It's good for watching movies. Is this a good view, or should I tilt it a little bit?
No, don't make it fall over. You want me to hold the laptop?
Why? So you could be at the pilot seat?
What do you mean? Yeah.
No.
You guys, it's so hot here. It's even when you got the air on. It's so hard.
Jordan, your hair looks beautiful.
Thank you. I got a color too.
My son is in law, watched YouTube to fix an item and paused it right before it said, don't turn the screw too tight or it'll pop a huge spring. Paused too early. He didn't catch it and cut a huge gash in his face. Watch out.
Huge gash?
I hope he's okay, Megan Alexander.
Oh my gosh.
Loving the season so far. First of all, I didn't know YouTube had emojis. I just learned that. And then what's with the crown? Some people are number 1, number 2, number 3. What do those crowns mean? Kuka 2 is number 1. You need to change your name, Kuka 2, to Kuka 1.
I like this season so far too.
It's swampy in St. Louis.
Oh, I bet.
That's swampy.
I was born in St. Louis, but I can't tell you anything about St. Louis because I don't know. We only lived there for a little bit, and then my parents moved to Louisiana.
Nellie's from there. It's got a big arch.
You can find, didn't he say?
You can find me in
St. Louis.
Yeah, we can't sing on here though.
Oh.
I want to sing it.
When I read it, swampy in St. Louis, I thought they were going to say swampy butt. Because remember, that's what we talked about on our podcast. Did y'all?
Hi, Jeff and Jordan. I found Dory. Love my hair, Jeff? You like my hair? I need a haircut.
I thought you just cut it.
I cut the sides myself, and then the top grows, and then once it stops like blending, then I go get a haircut. You know what I mean? Or if I have something like important to do.
I got our kids' haircut appointments because we're going with his family to the beach.
Look
I
at
got him a haircut. What?
Linda writes, "Hey guys, just letting you know that Jeff was always my guy, but Rome is the new Jeff."
Oh.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right.
Do y'all okay? Are you a live
Yep.
feed?
Oh,
watcher?
yeah.
So everybody's like getting to know everybody.
Marcy says, "You went up in the arch for Jeff and Jordan to America." That's right.
We did?
Yeah, we totally did. I forgot about that. Yeah, we did. Remember we went to the top?
Oh, and there was like a museum and a ton of kids running around.
No, it's like a little window.
Yeah, but we went through like some museum. Don't you remember that? I totally forgot about that.
You can sing, but you can't play records. Oh, that's good to know.
Oh,
I still don't know if I could sing.
The crowns in YouTube live chat identify the viewers who are currently the channel's top fans.
Oh man, we just
So thank you.
so because could that
That's so
switch?
awesome.
Kuka 2 is #1 so far. You guys gotta. I don't know how you beat her. Maybe more comments. Maybe like and subscribe. I don't know. Ah, okay, that's cool. See, we're learning along with you guys. We watch along, we learn along. I like to learn.
Yeah.
Jeff and Jordan. Oh wait, that's a spoiler. Do we really?
What?
I'm gonna say the spoiler.
What?
Amy Grandy says, Jeff and Jordan, you get a shout on tonight's episode. I'll be looking forward to that.
Who? By who?
Don't spoil it. It's like the
But I need to
anticipation.
know.
We're about to watch it.
I know, but okay.
All right, guys, we're going to try to time you guys up when they say Big Brother. We'll let you guys know. And then if you're watching along with us, if you're in Chicago and you pause it, if you're on the East Coast and you pause it, or even if you're on the West Coast and you're watching along with us after we're done, we're going to try to give you time cues, like I said, throughout so you guys can kind of match up. I think it's about to start right now.
I think so because they always do the.
This guy, Jason, is it Jason Hartley? They love this guy. All right, it's about to go down.
Is that the guy that dated Chriselle?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I think they're married.
Oh, married.
Previous on Big Brother. There, I did it perfectly.
Okay, the house guests are entering the house. This is just the recap.
I'm going to turn this up a little bit.
Okay.
Are a lot of people on here watchers of the show, or do you also watch the live feeds too? So you dig in a little deeper.
That's what I was asking.
Oh, you
earlier.
did?
No, but I didn't fully say it, but that's what I was thinking earlier.
Dolly Girl, she's got the #2 crown, and she says, I want to be #1. I don't know how you get there. Chat GPT it.
I think it's the engagement and the live streams, tuning into all of that.
Wow, someone else, Allie Grenier said, y'all made it to the show tonight. So now I'm extra excited.
Okay, wait.
Should we do shots?
Recapping? No, I can't do shots.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Oh. I'll vomit. I don't do shots at all. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, while they're recapping real quick, I like D.
You like?
I like D.
I like D too.
Survivor. I like the crossover.
I'm still kind of getting to learn their personalities.
So far, but it changes. Like as the week goes on, I could be like, I don't like D anymore. But as of the last episode, I like D.
You know my favorite part? Well, it is actually one of my favorite parts. They haven't done it yet. But when they take that funny part, I think hopefully they show it tonight. So right now they're smooching in the bed. You know when they take that 1 second clip after they say Big Brother, and they show they'll show them like smacking. I love whoever makes that little clip. Right, you guys will see if you're watching along with us. I'll tell you when. It's always my favorite part. So someone funny always clips those parts. Oh yeah, I remember this.
That's the worst feeling when you get nominated and you don't want to be the first and you're crying. Oh, this is good. I like Wednesday's episodes. Who's that?
Who was that?
Is that Howie?
Oh boy.
No,
Dr. Will.
Howie was always nice. Howie's really nice.
You're keeping a tight lip there.
Right?
Was that Howie?
I think.
Was it? All right, we'll see.
Was that Howie, or am I wrong? I never saw his season. I
Oh,
just
wait.
met him.
Simi, I can't see the whole name. They're number one, and I think they just sent one of those things. The super cat, the super thing.
Super chat?
Yeah, the super chat?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Can I click on it?
The opening's cute.
Now you're number one. Yeah, you just sent us
Simi, number
you sent
one.
us a super chat.
Wow, Simi, thank you so much. Shout out to Simi.
Shout out Simi. Where are you watching from, Simi?
California, right? Or no. That's something else that says. I thought it said California. So.
Wow, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much. We got some plans for what we're going to do with that. Again, you guys don't have to do that, but we're going to do something fun or good, or maybe just put it all on black and we'll just try to double that money and have a party. We're going to do something good with that. But thank you so much, Simi. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, I missed the Big Brother too. This meeting's adjourned. That's where we're at right now. I missed the Big Brother and the clip.
Okay, wait. So the nominees, everybody knows who they're nominated. It's so uncomfortable when you are the HOH and you're walking away and everybody is hugging each other. And then it's like this awkward split and everybody walks away. And then you're like, oh my gosh, who's talking? Who's not?
All right, we're watching. So I'm trying to keep up these cats. Did you all see Keanu is going to be on the challenge? I did. I'm a big fan of Keanu.
I like Keanu, and he's going to do very well on the challenge. That show's, I feel like, made for him.
Yeah, where are you guys watching from? Look. Oh, Simi's from Edmonton, Alberta.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah. Yes, Canada. Like 10% of our viewers are from Canada. Shout out to our neighbors to the north. We all lost in the World Cup, even Mexico, all of North America.
Okay, so
That Taylor, right?
mm-hmm. She's handling it well.
I like it. You got to keep your cool.
You do. But you hope that someone else who's nominated loses their cool, and then it helps you out.
Foundori says you have to watch the live feeds for showmances. We could have one right here.
No thanks.
We already had ours.
Mallorie, oh. You know what? I think having they're having the BB Blockbuster on this season, right?
Hey, we use that mouthwash. Big Brother shops at Costco.
You guys, the toothpaste that they give you on Big Brother is horrible.
No, that was because ours.
No, it was all organic.
But that was our season.
Oh, I thought that was. No, I think it was in 13 too.
Remember when Casey goes, what's the name of that? Sims? It was some I forgot. And then he goes, remember Casey goes, what's with this Sims bullshit? Remember?
It was so bad.
But it wasn't Sims, it was some organic
you would, like,
product.
keep brushing your teeth because you felt like your teeth weren't cleaned. Southwest
Florida. That is Howie, people are saying. Detroit, okay, Virginia, so Vicky from Texas.
Dee and Mallorie are talking right now.
Eastern New Mexico. Southwest Florida. Wow, all around. I love it. All right, now
all the guys are talking right now.
It's a dude stew in the backyard. No.
See, it's so uncomfortable when people are hugging.
It's just like the anticipation of getting on the show and being in sequestered, and you finally get there, and then boom, you're on the block.
Right.
Go down swinging. Go down swinging. Chicago in the house, OKC, Kansas City, Ohio, West Virginia.
Someone wrote, I met Howie when I saw you on Three Brothers in Chicago, Jeff. What is that? And I saw on
Three Brothers? Or I met Howie when I saw you at Three Brothers in Chicago. I remember Three Olives. I don't remember Three Brothers. Connecticut, Coral Gables, Florida, South Carolina. MSNBC had a short story about showmances from BB, and they did show J&J first, but the description never said that they actually married, just that they got engaged and had 2 kids. Well,
All right, so
MSNBC or MSN needs an update, dog.
Devins, Angela, and Dee are all cheering in the HOH room.
Okay,
This is not good.
you want some inside scoop?
When you
Never do that.
never. It's always bad
it's
luck.
the dance of death.
It's so bad.
The second we did that on season 13, boom.
Who was it? It was
Brendan
me,
went home.
you, Rachel, Danny. I think we
were against Danny.
we were against Danny, and we were all cheering.
And we danced like that, and we started getting picked off one by one.
One by one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never do that dance. We're gonna see if that rings true.
Yep.
Oh, now you got to.
I like that Taylor.
Yeah.
Would played it cool. People who are dramatic, I'm like, no.
Dee's making a good point. So that is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
She said when you nominated Survivor, they gone. But then here you got to deal with it.
I like her accent. I think we've said that already.
Make a clip of where you are mentioned. I don't know what that means. Pittsburgh, man, we got a lot. All over. Geneva, Illinois. I went to Geneva after prom. We rented a house there. Excited, right?
Very exciting. Okay, I like Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor's getting.
I
her. Think she's gonna fight hard. Depending on what it is, Mallorie, maybe she'll get it together before then, but she might be shook. You know.
Mm-hmm.
She seems like she's not handling it well.
Right now, with all the people in the house, there's so much that can go on. There's so much. This girl needs to just.
Oh, Logan Taylor just gave us a super chat. I remember watching y'all season. Jordan was so shy, and I remember watching y'all's engagement. Do you think Big Brother has gotten better or same? You know, I think Big Brother's got ups and downs. It's like an evolution of the game, you know? But I think one thing that's part of the game now are showmances, like someone mentioned earlier. I think that's a major part of the game that shifted once we were on. So I think we got that credit. We got that going for us. But I think every season has its evolution, different twists. But all in all, the core of it is still the same, I feel like.
I feel like Mallorie kind of needs to cool it a little bit. I think she's freaking out too much. She was crying outside, and now she's talking to her now. I would just take it back a little bit. I would be more like Taylor if I was her.
But if she keeps that up, it's an easy out for people. Even if she doesn't win, it's an easy out for her. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless she keeps it together. Like Taylor's like, well, of course she's not going to tell you.
I know.
All right, Dee's kind of explaining what's going on with this conversation with Mallorie.
Who she would possibly put up.
Right.
Do I say that, or am I going to give away a spoiler
for
people? No, we're saying what she's.
No, you're supposed to say what's going on. 3 guys, Jeff. I forgot that place.
Okay, so right now Mallory's in the DR. She's talking, and it keeps going back to her and Dee talking. We're about to go into a commercial break right now, but she was basically just talking to Dee and scared that she's going to go home. Dee's telling her that Yash, she is thinking
they're watching too.
I know. Describe everything.
Oh, it's a commercial. All right. So now during the commercials, we'll really rip these questions. But I've been kind of caught up in the questions more than the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
Now, answer what questions do you guys have? That looks nasty. It's a commercial with McCafe.
All this time machine stuff is silly to me. But Vicky Stone said that. But don't you think every season someone's like, I don't like the twist? Or if a house guest comes back, they're like,
No,
I'm not watching anymore because of this house guest.
I think
You know, you guys are watching.
I think some of the graphics are a little cheesy. Like,
you're right. Past and future cheesy. Justin McCullough wrote.
yeah, it's a little cheesy, some of it.
Timothy wrote, my 99-year-old mom has watched every Big Brother, Amazing Race, Survivor, and Bachelor, and Dancing with the Stars since they started. My very first BB was you two and your journey. I also can't wait for Jedi Knight Howie.
Oh,
You know what, Howie? We met him a couple times.
He's a weather guy.
Is he?
Am I wrong? Isn't Howie a weather guy?
I don't know, but I remember Howie was a really nice guy, and that's going way back. You know, I think those were way back in the days of Big Brother. We're kind of way back too.
We are.
Yeah, we're
Like,
way
with the
back
people
now too.
They look so young. They're like your niece's age.
I know, but Howie, I always remember he'd always talk about Bigfoot when we were together.
Really?
Yeah, and he's like, no, Bigfoot's real, and he was like convincing me about Bigfoot. I remember that about Howie.
Am I wrong? Is he a weather guy?
Yes, he's a meteorologist.
Oh, he would be a really good meteorologist. Where at? In there's can't be California. I want to say
Marcy.
in the Midwest.
Yes, he's a meteorologist. And then Trista, yes, Jordan, he was.
Okay.
They definitely jumped the shark with Rachel, the volcano, and the dinosaur.
Yeah, the dinosaur thing with the volcano, like.
And that was a little bit cheesy. That was a little bit cheesy.
But I guess I don't know. Was there a lot of stuff like that when we were on, or no? Is that kind of more so now?
Huh?
Did they have all that stuff when we were on Big Brother? Like all that cartoonish type cheesy, like pow. Like if you're punching and make a graphic, like you're like the old Batman and Robin.
Oh, I love that. But we didn't have the what's it called? BB Comics. We never got to do that.
Hate BB Comics.
It'd be cool to have that. All right, it's back on, the camera's spinning, and now they're talking in the kitchen.
Let's see.
And now
Rome's making burgers.
Do you like Rome?
I don't know anything about him yet.
Hey, for you guys out there, I did see something today on social media. Does Ashley, that girl who they just showed right now, does she work for Barstool Sports? Or is she affiliated with them somehow? I thought I saw something. Oh, you mean like this when she's eating and it's blowing up like that?
Yeah.
They did that stuff with us.
I'm sure
right?
They did.
Oh, that's Cheeseburger Girl. She never had a cheeseburger, remember?
Yes, I know. That's why she's eating a cheeseburger.
Oh. Sorry, I'm paying attention to these comments.
Okay, so Melody is talking with, who is that girl? Lyric. Melody and Lyric are talking about Mallorie.
See?
That's what I was saying.
Yes.
She's being too dramatic.
Because if someone's going to make waves, like
you don't want to be
associated. You want to kind of get out of there. And that's what Mallorie and Lyric are talking about.
It's like trippy because every time Melody, they show her, I'm like, that's Catherine from last season. I mean, it looks just like her.
That's
sister.
you.
No.
Yeah, she's the blonde girl.
Oh, I don't think like personality-wise.
No, I'm just saying, like I said, they were talking earlier about like, we were talking about the evolution of Big Brother, but they kind of keep the same characters.
Okay, wait.
Except she's not country.
Now they are in the HOH room. Dee, Mallorie, and Melody are all talking right now.
Did you ever rock inside this on your show? I think her name was Michelle. We did. We did have, Michelle. Was she a rocket scientist? She was something like that.
Yeah, I think a rocket scientist. Who knows? They just like say stuff. If you're going on Big Brother, your job can't be something too important, right? Because you're gone 3 months. So normally it's
That's true.
It's teachers, because you can be off for the summer, or you're like a boss where or you were somebody like me, like a waitress, or you're young. But like if you have a serious job, your serious job isn't going to let you leave for 3 months to go on Big Brother.
J17 Smith says, truly thank you both for being so relatable and giving so much of your time, changing my vote. I would totally do a paid subscription for you. Well, thank you so much, J17 Smith, but you don't have to pay. We appreciate your love and support.
We're doing this for you guys.
That's right.
We don't want.
We appreciate the like and subscribe, and that'll show us your love. That's all we want to do.
That means more to us than a subscription. So
Yes.
like and subscribe away, please. Yes, Ashley works for Barstool Sports. She serves as the weather girl and a reoccurring personality on Barstool Sports Advisors.
I just saw something like that. So yeah, so I guess it's true. I guess everything on the internet is true.
I don't know what's going on right now because I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, let's pay attention a little bit. Well, they're kind of just all strategizing, killing some time, making vibes. Here comes the camera turn, and who we got
But
now?
they're definitely not with D, so they need to try to somehow get in with that other
Who's
side.
that? Is that the same girl?
Is it? Is that Melody? Why does she look different?
Is that the same girl?
Yeah, that is Melody. So Melody and Drew are talking. Drew really cares about his hair. He is turned upside down right now, brushing his hair.
He does have a nice flow going though, right?
Yeah, but he really likes his hair.
It's amazing how fast you connect, huh?
Yeah.
That doesn't even look, maybe
Because
just because
you
of
have-
glasses.
You have nothing from the outside world.
What's happening?
They're talking about the way Mallorie was reacting.
Why are they talking like that? Is that good for your
She
hair?
doesn't know if she wants to play a game with somebody that plays emotional. See, I called it before we even saw this.
That's why you're a winner, love. You got everybody pegged.
Good job. That's smart of you, Melody. Melody is trying to branch out, so she's talking with Drew right now. Good job.
Yeah, glasses. Dulio Mark. Yeah, it's the glasses. I didn't recognize her. I wore glasses.
You did.
I know. We talked about that last time, but
I used to bleach my teeth all the time in there. My teeth were so white.
pay attention soon when Lyric and Rome are in his bunk together.
Ooh.
Wow, we got showmances are blowing up, huh?
So Drew's in a good situation if he's with the crossovers, and then he's got her because she doesn't know that he has this other alliance. Doesn't she look like Catherine? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we got it. You're obsessed.
No, I'm not. I think it's just crazy.
All right, we're going to commercial right now.
But I don't even know if I want to play in the vetoes when it's this early. I don't want to win HOH. I don't want to win vetoes because if you win a veto and there's all these people left, the HOH is going to be like, do not use it. And you're going to listen to the HOH because it's so early in the game that you don't want to be a target.
Especially this early.
Yeah.
I get like sticking with your alliance, and you know, if you know someone's kind of dead in the water, you might want to distance yourself a little bit. And especially this early, you guys don't really have a bond yet, so you might want to distance yourself. But I was pretty tight with you pretty quick, you know. And remember, I would have went home real early if I didn't win that veto.
Yeah, but wasn't it your group, because we were in the cliques that season, they could not get you out because you could not vote someone, you could not put somebody on the block that was in your clique. What?
No, I'm reading the comments. Jeff, when did you finally retire the soul patch? You know what? Check this out. No, I don't have it. I kind of on the weekends I leave what I call my Johnny Depp, and I kind of grow a mustache and I leave my soul patch, don't I?
You do. Jeff has a scar right there because he was drunk. We were dating and he was drunk in his friend's garage and he was standing up on a chair singing a boy band song. And you shouldn't have been doing that. And he fell. And when he fell, he hit his chin cut it right open. I was like, please take me back to your parents' house. And
I bit through my chin like this.
and then he took a big thing, like a cloth of alcohol.
And it was Jason Mraz
It
I was
was
singing, by the way.
soaked, and he just put it on his chin.
So the soul patch got.
Yeah, it did.
It did get got.
You
Agree,
definitely
Jordan's social game top tier. Jordan gets no love. I agree.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I would
Marcy, it's fun to host the comms. Why do house guests get so happy to host the veto in the house? I'd be nervous. No, I think it. Well, one, if you're hosting the veto, that means you're not playing in it, so that's exciting. And it's like I said last week. I'm probably going to say it 100 more times. The hardest thing about Big Brother is the downtime. It's the worst. So if you have something to do or something to look forward to, if you're not on the block, that's great. I'd rather not be involved. But if you have nothing to do, then you want to host the competition. And some people, I think, want to host a competition, like, because they think, like, if I crush this, Big Brother will call me back and I'll replace Julie Chen. You know what I mean? I think some people have big aspirations.
That's crazy to think that.
Not Julie Chen, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. They're not going to.
Scars are funny stories. They are, right? All right, it just came back, and Angela's in the tub, and there's no water in there.
She's in the tub, and she's talking to Barrett. I don't know much about Barrett yet. Oh my gosh.
And she just broke the tub.
Did she break the tub?
Yeah, she
broke the handle.
So next week, that's going to be the funny clip that I'm talking about before they start the show. That's going to be the clip. Let's see if I'm right.
I would love going in the ocean to shower. That would be.
Oh, Griffin Drew said screen time, or Griffin Drew. I think you're right. It is screen time. Some people really look forward to that. You can't replace the Chen bot, Trista said. You're damn right, Trista. You can't.
She said it like
Lyric just tripped. I love that they show that stuff. It's funny. Uh-oh. This is what someone was talking.
Oh my God. Ew, don't.
Get up there, girl.
Just make out all day.
Dude. They're
going against Mallorie.
Oh man, they're talking crap right next to her.
Oh my gosh,
they're really getting into it quick. Were you getting uncomfortable a little bit? But they haven't kissed yet, but
and then you hear that.
This
I can't.
She knows all this.
But you can't help, I guess, like your you can't help your connections. They really connected. This is only the first week.
Wow. Do you think we'd work in the outside world? It's
this is week 1.
Get your head in the game, bro. Uh-oh. Young love. It's a beautiful thing, love.
Are they in love?
Oh. Hey, we did get a shout out.
Yay.
She don't know who we are. The producers fed her that line.
Probably. I trust you a lot. Well, listen.
She was 6 when we were on.
It's good to have somebody that you can trust in that house, and the house makes you crazy, and that you can get out of your head, out of the game, and talk about your life outside of Big Brother. But it doesn't really seem like anybody's oh, it's a threat with the Showmance. They just need to be careful about
being. They do. Well, just, you know what? The Showmance now is such a big part of the game that some people just accept it, but it also is a reason to go on the block.
Right.
You know? Hey, Logan Taylor sent us a super chat.
I went to school.
What is the
with
best
Logan
strategy?
Taylor.
Be aggressive or lay low? Jordan, you want to answer that one?
What did they say?
Logan Taylor sent us a super chat, and she says, what is the best strategy? Being aggressive or lay low?
Lay low. Play dead till the end of the season.
That's the strategy.
That is the strategy. I'm not even joking. Other people will argue with me about that. You do not want to cause any friction, any problems with anybody. Just be likable, bite your tongue. Remember, like when nobody would clean the dishes towards the end, you're like, that's all I'm doing is cleaning up. You felt like you had all these kids.
Yeah, I said that's a reason to vote someone out.
Okay, right now they are picking who is playing in the veto.
Yep.
Barrett just got picked to play. Remember season 13? We kept getting picked for every like veto, and then people were saying it was rigged or something because we kept getting picked for the veto, and then we had to do something different or something for the picks because people thought it was rigged or something. Don't you?
I don't remember that.
I do.
Well, here's a behind the scenes thing. So when you pick the players for veto,
It's always the people.
no, they pull them all out, and then you pull the rest out. Don't you remember that? You could go in there and pull the rest out and show that those were the only names in there. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
So they pull. I don't know if they showed on here, but behind the scenes, they pull all of them out to show you like it wasn't like 5 Jeffs in there and 5 Jordans in there. It was everybody's name. So a lot of people think it's rigged or set up by the way sometimes the cards fall, but sometimes they just fall that way. You know, like when you don't think you're going home, you're going home. It's just weird how things work out, you know, and the cards fall.
Who got picked? I was texting Lawson.
I was reading comments.
So we don't know.
He got picked.
And who else got picked?
I don't know. We're about to see.
And then the big surprise was, what am I going to wear? What outfit do they have for us today?
Yeah, what's goofy? So now, now Mallory's kind of doing her like, will you use the veto on me? Especially this early.
You can't. Nobody's going to. Nobody's going to save you. It's too early. But then there's the blockbuster, so it gives you like multiple times. Look at
there's your boy Chuck. There's Rome doing some shoulder presses.
Yes, look at Rome. Big Chuck.
Now the old hammock. The old hammock's getting some use.
I like the hammock. We laid in the hammock a lot.
Lay low and make friends with everyone in the house like you did, Jordan. Yeah, right. I'm good at playing dead. Pretty much my only talent. Saturday Parks Live. That was a good one. I'm getting to that point too, Saturday Parks. No, I still got some fight left in me.
3 months though, it's so long.
No, I'm not saying to play again. I'm just saying in general.
Oh. I'm texting with our son right now.
This newfound freedom.
He dropped Leighton off somewhere. I was like, go back and get your brother right now.
Oh, yeah, life. Irving said it's all good. You're right, Irving. Life is pretty good.
It is good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Yash and Mallorie are upset with Dee about her nominations.
They said it's funny when people fall off the hammock. It is funny. And when people fall in general, it's funny to me. Like, as long as they don't get hurt, it's funny. Just by the general sense of the house, right now I feel like Mallory's in trouble.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like everybody's just like, no.
You know what I mean? You could just tell body language. Like,
but it's understandable why she is emotional.
See, she's laying it out. She's shooting her
And
straight.
you guys in that house, it gets really uncomfortable.
Yeah, see Mallory's. Are they that close?
I mean, in the house, it's not like real
Mallory
world,
and
but being in the house, you can feel a
what's
lot
her name?
closer.
Mallory and Melody. Okay, it's about to go to commercial, and Melody's not having it. Neither is Mallory. Commercial right now. Wow, she cries too much. Someone said.
But it is frustrating when you're sitting there and you're trying to
Hey, you want to
you're
rip a couple?
trying to talk and you're trying to bond and be like, listen, I got your back if you don't let me go. And then that they're not listening because they pretty much have your mind made up when you're in there.
Yeah, and sometimes trying to do the big speech. I got to run to the bathroom.
Sorry, my son has this our older one has this newfound freedom and just bounces around. And I'm like, where are you, buddy? I love it. Jordan's a boy mom, and boys are so special. Boys are. When I first found out that I was pregnant with a boy, I cried at first because I was like, I don't know what to do with boy. I'm always with boys. Like, I want a girl. I feel like I'd probably bond more. Now that I have my two boys, I couldn't imagine having a girl. And I feel like I'm such a boy mom. If I had a third kid, I would want a boy because I feel like
You want a third kid? Where'd this conversation go?
no.
When are we going to start that?
I would have had a third kid right after I had Leighton if we were going to do it, but it wasn't the right timing. Jeff was never home. He was always working at his job. I was already overwhelmed with two at home already, and I had no help ever, and my family's not here, so I there's no way I could have handled it.
Well, I have two older brothers, 5 and 7 years older than me. So, we're Leighton's 7 now. So,
But like where we live, our neighbors, I'm not just saying this, but we're like family. And I feel like that's so rare. Like I never thought when we bought our house that I would be so tight with our neighbors. But all of our kids were all little when we moved in here, and they're all growing up with each other. And it's like when we go out of town, they all miss each other and they're all asking about one another, and they love each other.
Dulio Mark says, let them go a little. It's summertime. You're right.
I
See,
know.
we got to let them spread their wings like a peacock.
Turn off. You're peeing with your mic on?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Is my mic on? Yeah, it's on. I did turn off my mic. I know better. I was on Big Brother for a while. Well, you do take off your mic when you pee, right? In Big Brother, yeah.
I never did. Well,
You didn't?
sometimes I did. Sometimes I was like, it depended on what I was wearing. And then I was like, whoever's in there with production, they're hearing it all the time.
Listen, you know what's weird? I don't want to get too weird, but the first time
you have to go to the bathroom.
You really got to go to the bathroom.
Number 2.
Yeah, it's weird.
But when I was younger, I didn't care. But then now, it's come back. But then now that I'm older, I would be like weird about it.
But we used to watch the bathroom for each other. Like, hey, I got to go. Will you watch the door?
Yeah.
But then you get so used to everybody. I remember like I'd walk in, like Casey again. I'd walk in and Casey's like got his toothbrush in his mouth. And he's like, "What's up, dude?" I'm like, "Sorry."
Yeah, or you spray a lot of stuff so it didn't smell when the next person went in, or you just hurry up, you do it, and then you flush so it doesn't smell.
Not to get weird. All right, and we're back. The camera's turning, and we got everybody in the kitchen. We're all best friends, so I got to vote you out. All right, Jason's getting a little shine. All right, what's Angela? Angela went on a Big Brother cruise ship? Howie. Oh, so he's gonna come back. That's right.
Oh,
Jason, I said Jason's gonna have good DRs.
oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh, is the doorbell gonna ring?
Oh yeah, I love this part.
Oh, here we go. I think Howie's coming. Oh, he's not really there? Or is he? Oh, he is there. Look at Howie, man.
Oh, Howie looks good. Angela was just talking
Wow.
about Howie too.
Yeah.
So
See, this is gonna have. I want to hear what Howie has to say, but there's gonna be so many throwbacks this season.
yeah,
Because it's a time machine. It's a good idea. There we go. Hold on. Look at that phone.
he looks good.
Yeah. Wow. Dr. Will too. Big Brother 7. Look how young everybody looks, huh?
Howie looks the same. He looks good.
Wow, Botox was a thing back then?
What year was season
7?
7?
I don't know.
We need you guys. One of you guys know.
Well, when were we on?
2009.
All right, so go 4 years back.
5. I was in high school. I was in high school then.
All right, hold on. I want to see this.
I do too. Sorry, y'all. I feel like my earpiece about to fall.
Wow, Will getting his shine again, huh?
So they're just showing
They're
like
doing like a little
ad, like a
Will's
fake
ad, yeah. Younger and better looking every day. Wow. At least he's gotten humble in his old age, huh?
How does Howie remember what he's saying?
Oh, you know what? Someone wrote that. So the competition's going to be about Will in that video. I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Well, I figured.
Oh yeah,
that's
I know,
what
but I
they're
wasn't.
playing.
Yeah, I was too into Howie in the old school.
What is that? An ad?
And they all had to act
I know.
like he disappeared.
See, if I was sitting at that table and they were like, "You have to act like he just got transported," I couldn't.
Jordan, I heard your parents lived in Louisiana. Where at?
Baton Rouge. That's where Peyton was born, my brother. And my mom cried when we had to leave. She loved Louisiana. My dad was like in oil then. And so after Louisiana, then he got a good job in Charlotte. And that's what moved us to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Someone said, "You make me feel so old." 1985 graduate. Breakfast Club was our movie. Belinda, Breakfast Club is the jam. In 1985 was the year the Bears won the Super Bowl. Shout out.
Belinda, I wasn't even born yet.
Dang. That's right. 1986.
Yeah. I turned 40 this year.
Belinda, we all getting old.
Does that make you feel old that I'm turning 40?
I can't believe that.
I know. I told Jeff, I was like, what are we doing? Because my 30th, I thought we were going to do something big, but then.
Paulette
Lawson
Pierce.
was
My
a
son
month
lives
old.
in Baton Rouge.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I love Louisiana. The food, the people.
Kathy Reese, I love you too. I'm enjoying this. We are too, Kathy Reese. We're trying to entertain you and watch and
Talk.
communicate.
And don't forget, guys, please like and subscribe. It helps us. And I said that so naturally.
I
too,
know.
right?
We're getting smooth like butter.
No, I was being sarcastic. That wasn't smooth at all. Okay, so he's explaining the competition. I have
So
no
what do they got to do?
I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. But then they have the blockbuster, right? That they're doing.
So again, I told you guys this last week. Yeah, they have the blockbuster, so they have 2 chances to get off, right?
So what if this girl gets herself off?
I kind
And
of
then
hope
she's
she
going to
does.
get herself off, and then she's going to be mad at the other 2 girls because she's going to feel like they neglected her.
I kind of forgot what happens with the blockbuster. So if one of them goes off, do they have to nominate another person?
Yeah,
And then
you
they
end
play in
up
the blockbuster?
nominating another person,
And then whoever wins-
those people on the live show go in the blockbuster. And wasn't it 3 of them competed? Because that's how Keanu kept staying. Because
Right.
He kept winning the blockbuster.
So then when you win the blockbuster, then there's only 2 to vote on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys, who do we think, if you haven't watched it yet, who do y'all think is going?
I kind of hope it's Mallory just for
so she has to nominate
sake-
someone else.
Yeah.
And then it makes people mad because then it's somebody else has to, and then it's probably going to be Yash.
I just want to see chaos.
Send in your questions.
Julie Meyer, the Bears boo, go pack. Hey, production, can we ban Julie Meyer from the chat? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Trista, I kind of hope Mallory shakes it up. Belinda says I could be your mom.
I know. Yeah, that's true.
So you just got to build like a little pipeline. I think I'd be good at this, but you never know.
I kind of think she's going to do pretty good. I don't know why.
Well, isn't she a scientist or something?
I feel like. See, I wouldn't know how to put this. I'm going to be honest. I would be like, wait, what?
Visual spatial awareness.
Who are
Have you ever used a line like that?
Never. I really do think she's going to win this.
Well, she is a scientist, so she should be smart.
You guys, it's so funny in Big Brother that like the way you think things are going to go, sometimes they never go the way you think.
That's what I mean. You have a strategy going in and it's out the door, kind of. I mean, for most people, some people, wouldn't say that.
And the competitions, it's anyone's game. Like it's not just geared towards fit or super smart. Like it's anyone's game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What does it matter what you do?
I don't.
So you're a rocket scientist. You better win this. That you
Right.
didn't tell anybody that you were a scientist. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then what's if you
Look
can't
at
do
her.
this?
Look how far ahead she is compared to everybody.
Maybe she will win. Yeah, she's a rocket scientist. She's a genius. So we'll see. So if she doesn't win this, what's your point of not telling people what you really do? That's my point.
Okay, so I think this is just my prediction. Okay, I think Mallory's going to win this, and then she's got to nominate somebody else, and I think it's going to be Yash. That's my prediction.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong, but this is, and she's going to get mad at those 2 girls, and then she's going to try to find a new alliance, people to team up with.
See, that's not bad. See, I like the different strategies. Start from the front, start from the back. I don't know.
This, you have to, I think, take your time. You got to think like, okay, where am I going to start?
Yeah, here, the biggest thing is,
Not to
and
get
I know,
flustered.
yeah, I know from experience, not to panic. When you panic, that's when you really aren't focused and you're not thinking about what you do.
It's true.
When you panic and you're looking for a clown shoe it never turns out well. You didn't like my joke?
I'm texting Lawson.
Oh, Singing Mary. You didn't have to do that. We got another super chat. So proud of Jeff and Jordan. Thank you for being the special people you are and doing this for us. You both are heart. You're all heart, Singing Mary.
Heart.
From the beginning, day one. Everybody, not just because she gave us a super chat, but Singing Mary has been there for us since day one. Every project that we encounter, every new adventure that we take on, Singing Mary's there. So I do want to give you a special shout out. You're amazing, Singing Mary. And there's a lot of other ones out there too.
Yeah. But also there's more.
Yeah, there is a lot. More. There's a lot. But everybody in here, thank you so much. Again, hit that like and subscribe. That's all we need. So thank you so much.
Okay, I would not get this competition. I would just have to sit out.
So dumb.
Look, Yosh and her. Look how they're like close.
Dude, Yasha's thing is all over the place. Oh, but you have, I see, you have to go in certain things.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so Mallorie. See, D just said one of the people I didn't want to win is about to win. And that always happens, man. That always happens. We don't know yet. We're about to go to commercial break right
because
now.
You can never predict. It's a commercial right now. Because you can never predict how it's going to turn out.
I wonder if a double alliance will backfire. Plus, didn't the Survivor dude tell someone about the other alliance? To be honest, like, I don't really pay attention to the alliances. I get their part, but they always kind of fizzle out. You know, there aren't that many duos that I remember or alliance names that make it throughout the game. You know, I think the cookout definitely takes the cake. And I think as far as duos, what was Cody and Derek?
Oh,
the Hitmen?
Maybe.
Something like that. I don't, those are the two that stick out in my head.
I think when you get that bond.
Yeah. I'd like to be working on this pipeline challenge. I'd be working on this pipeline challenge for a week to finish it. Dolly girl.
I couldn't. And sometimes the competitions, they're a lot harder than they look. You know, I would never want to do the comic one. I think just holding on and swinging, and then if you don't see the comic, you got to run back and climb up and hold on. And the comic one.
Yeah, but now it's kind of like,
I don't really like it.
But now it's like Big Brother lore. You know what I mean? As if that's the right word. Like OTEV, like once you make it like to, you know, you make it to a certain point, you want to make it to the OTEV competition. And then you want to make it to the comic book competition. You know, like there are little landmarks that you kind of want to set. Obviously, everyone's there to win. But when you're in there, you want to set little landmarks for yourself.
When we played Big Brother, I didn't know what, because I didn't watch the show before that. I didn't know what any of the competitions were. So when people are like, oh my gosh, this is OTEV, this is this competition, I was like, what is going on? And I love that, just going in, not knowing one thing. Like, what
that was the best. The first time was the best because we didn't really know what was happening.
Yeah.
Which was, I guess it wasn't a curse at all. I was going to say a curse and a blessing, but it was just a blessing because you won. We had fun with the whole process. We didn't get too overwhelmed with things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of good.
And we, like I was saying this earlier, when you got a friend in there that you can really count on, it takes your mind away from everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then you feel so much better because you can't, if you're in there 3 months, you can't just talk game all the time. Like, you gotta talk about home, even though you don't know who the people you're talking about are. It just, you're like, oh, just talking about other things besides the game and what people are doing, it can be super draining.
You know when you're getting fat? When you go like this a lot.
Why do you think I wear stretchy pants and a big shirt?
When you pull your shirt down a lot, you're like, man, I need to
I got back fat. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get rid of it. And I can't. It's just like
40's creeping up quick.
I know. I'm trying to get all my weight off before my 40th birthday. And every day I remind myself, I'm like, oh my God, we're in July. I'm getting one step closer to 40.
You know what the ultimate sign is for me? Is when your underwear flips over, like your back fat,
Mine doesn't
and
do
you're
that.
in the back here, like it gives, like you take your pants off and it's flipped over. You're like, dude, I gotta go on a diet.
That's hilarious. I want to take peptides. Anybody take peptides? And then this lady I talked to, she told me there's this skin glow peptide I want to try, but I'm scared like it'll mess with my skin.
I don't know. I'm just laughing at that. Hey, from Vancouver. That's correct, Jordan. That's why you two. That's why you were the winner. I agree. The whole point is to have fun. You know, you really do need to have fun. You got to have fun with the whole process because it goes like that. It is a special experience. It is like winning the lotto in a sense. So you really gotta have fun with that. Oh, America's vote. Jeff, you have to do something big for Jordan's 40th. I know.
I'm sure I'm the one that will plan it.
How do you know I don't have something in the works?
Because I probably won't like it.
Still going strong.
Marriage is fun, guys.
Trista says, I have some peptides coming tomorrow. I'll keep you posted on how they are.
Oh, what peptides are you taking? Tell me. I keep telling Jeff, I'm like, you seriously should try to take some peptides, but I don't really know much
What are
about them.
peptides? You keep just throwing out these words.
I don't know. Everybody's using them. And they,
you don't even know what that means.
Oh my gosh, I got scared. I was like, is there...
It's like you hear these words on, oh, we're back. Down to the nitty gritty. Her palms are sweating just watching. That's
She has a sword in between her boobs.
She does?
A sword tattoo in between her boobs.
A sword?
Sword.
You said sword.
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 But there is a W.
Yeah, sword.
It kind of makes sense. I get it. Oh man, Mallory's about to win? Oh, she got it.
Oh, I was
Good for you. Good for you, Mallory. Take yourself off that block.
I was...
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait, we clapped too soon.
Oh no.
Wait, what's up? Just put it together.
No. She probably doesn't know what it is. Oh, get it.
Oh, she sees it. Okay.
OMG.
Yes? Oh, she got it.
Good
Now
job,
we can clap. There you go. Good for her.
Good for her, because she was so upset about going.
I like the underdog.
Me too.
Look at it. Oh, that's great.
Oh.
See, I told
that
you.
Makes me excited. And then
and everybody distanced themselves.
I know. Now she knows who her people are.
I'm pumped for you, Mal. You want to do a shot?
No, I'm not taking. You go take a shot.
Just kidding.
Oh, and you know what? You know when somebody's not with, like, when they're not with you.
What?
You know when somebody's not really with you.
Oh yeah, but now she's kind of like
she can look at those people and be like, who was cheering for me when I won and who's not, and then you can kind of be like, I think they're working together.
But again, here's another Big Brother twist, or not a twist, like something that always happens. When you go from zero, you usually go to the hero. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mallory won HOH next week, and all those people she was trying to talk to kind of distance themselves, and now they got to answer to her.
But look, they're cheering. Like,
yeah, wait, hold on.
Ran up and cheered for her. Dee's probably like, dang it.
Yeah, so she's smart. Mallory's going to be a fan favorite. Love the underdogs. All right.
I do.
It's a long game, but let's see.
All right, so my prediction, who do you think she's putting up as a replacement before we see it?
Okay.
Mine's Yash. I said that already.
Yash is up already.
No, he's not, is he?
I thought he was. Isn't it Taylor, Yash, and Mallory?
Who's up?
Jeff, did you get the wind chime I sent you? Oh, I think I did. Actually, Kathy Reese, I did. Thank you so much. I know what you're talking about. Yes, I did. And that was a, oh, I don't want to get too deep here, but that was it still is a crazy time in my life. But
It's
thank you so
Ashley and
much.
Taylor. Ashley and Taylor are nominated, aren't they? Isn't it Ashley and Taylor or is it Yash and Taylor?
Yash is up.
Oh, Yash is up.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I was wrong. I don't know who's going to be nominated now.
Technically, you were right because Yash is going to be on the block.
Well, I can't.
I'm actually watching season 8 right now while listening to you guys. Lynette, that's interesting. It's hard enough to listen along with us without watching, but you're
Well, I
watching a
feel like
totally different
nobody's, like,
season.
paying attention to her.
All right, now we're going to find out who's going up.
Oh yeah.
Well, look at that tat job. Why do you keep showing that girl? Haley.
Okay, Haley.
I don't know who. I have no idea who's going to go
I
up.
do think it's going to be one of the girls because she's in D's in two different alliances.
I know.
So it's going to be, I think, one of the girls that are going up. Right now, they're on the hammock. They're talking just about like if they think they're going to go up. You said Yash.
Hold on. Thanks for the breakdown, Melody. I don't want to see myself go up. Big Chuck is barely on. Yeah, he's not. He is. You listen, and we're about to go to commercial right now. Here's the thing:
Ooh.
everybody wants their shine, right? Or if you have a friend on the show, or you have a favorite on the show that you're watching, not being on screen time is a great sign for you, especially early on. You don't want screen time. You want to last. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You'll get your screen time later. Don't worry about. So Chuck is in a good position, and that's your guy.
Oh, Big Chuck.
Someone just said Big Chuck is barely on.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. That means he's not on anybody's radar. You want,
Yeah.
You don't want to be seen. If you're not seen, that's a good thing. That means you're doing good.
Oops. Someone put a spoiler in there. I won't read it. Watching from Florida. You got a shout out. It's good we don't see Chuck. That's right. It's true. He must be laying low. I don't want to watch if it's going to be ruined. Oh, man. All right. Well, listen, spoilers are inevitable, but let's try for people watching not to say that because we're kind of, I like to be excited. That's why I don't watch. Like I try to stay off the internet and I don't want spoilers, because I like to get excited in real time. And I think the audience does too, but we'll try our best with that. Is that the real Jeff and Jordan or AI? BB Bean.
What?
It's AI.
They think we're AI?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Wait, why do you think we're AI?
I don't know. Because we look good? Because we look fantastic?
I better look amazing if I'm AI.
Your hair looks amazing. Your hair looks like it's AI.
I might need to cut it a little bit. It's a little long.
Some of these names in here, like Merlet.
Don't forget.
See you. It's like when I pull up at a stoplight, and I'm trying to like make out what someone's license plate says. I'm like, I'm sure that's clever, but I don't think I'm going to get it before the green light. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
I've heard all your.
You heard that joke before?
No, but I
never told that joke. I just thought about it.
Well, I'm sure somebody on there is gonna put a laughing emoji and it'll make you feel better.
Somebody put a laughing emoji at my joke I just told, and I'll call you out. I'm still waiting.
This is what happens.
Tristan, love that joke. LOL.
There you go.
Just a high five.
If Jeff's, you guys, we're watching. What is it called? What's the weird show we're watching?
Oh, Cape Fear.
Cape Fear.
On Apple.
It started off really good. Now it's kind of weird, but I can't stop watching because I have to know what's gonna happen at the end. It's very weird. All right, we're about to be back on. All right, here we go. Who is this?
Jordan's cheat sheet. Oh,
I know. I don't know anyone's names.
she said that you needed that for my family. What's happening?
They're talking about on Instagram how people are mean to you.
But you're
Jason and what's her name? Angela?
Angela's talking to Jason because Jason's insecure. But he's funny. I get it. Everyone has a story. Angela, you know, she's comfortable now because she's tight with the Survivor players.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to see when she's not comfortable.
Okay, so everybody said she was a bully, but I haven't seen it.
Wait till things get tough for her. She's like, you didn't watch her season. She's being comforting, and that's amazing. I love that. And they're having a moment. But when she's like getting threatened to be on the block,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to see a different side.
This guy's very emotional. I think he's talking about, you were talking and I was trying to listen, so I kind of missed it.
Oh,
I think
sorry.
someone passed away.
Oh, sorry.
And that's why he's hugging her.
It's a little weird, no?
Kind of. It's like week 1. We weren't even doing that. People are mean on social media, though. Oh, that was
fake?
fake?
Oh, no, J-Dog! You did her dirty!
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
Jason! Well played, buddy. Well played. That was good. That was good. Oh my God! I like that dude.
His mom really pass?
I don't think they said pass. Where'd you get that from?
You guys, did I hear that right? Didn't he say somebody had passed? Look.
Dude, Jason.
That was actually really good.
Okay, you just moved up, buddy, on my list. Dude, hold on. I got to hear this guy's idea. All right, he's putting together a group. He's making a move. I'm not wild about the name, but
she's not in an alliance besides Drew. But then Drew.
Oh.
I wouldn't say that though yet. You don't know if you can trust him.
I know, because he just
don't talk too much.
We got to trust somebody.
He hasn't really like talked to them. I'm sure.
He's smart. Dude.
I like how he
just moved up to the top of my list. Oh, that's true. He was on RuPaul, though. So he's a reality. He's used to the game. But he's right by saying, get them out. Why would you let them float around?
Yeah. Well, it's just like last year when we were talking about Rachel. We were like, Why would people keep someone that hasn't won the show before? And
Right.
Rachel was doing amazing, and they kept her, and they probably will keep these people.
Oh, she
too.
did say I lost my mom.
I would not share
I don't-
this information.
I don't like that he played that card. I didn't hear that because I'm a little sensitive to that right now. He's a super fan.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna get good because he's gonna go back and tell Angela, and then Angela's gonna flip out on him.
What made him just trust them? He must have had some
That's
sort
what
of.
I'm saying. What is wrong with people? You don't talk in
Hold
Big
on.
Brother.
Oh man,
Why did you?
there's a lot I liked about that. I really liked, and there's some things I didn't like about that. Uh-oh, he's spilling already.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's gonna be the replacement.
Jason just blew up his game.
Damn, Deej just said. Yeah. But, oh, he's safe. Oh, so he can't go on. Oh, Dee's put on chapstick.
See, this is.
I
this
think I
is
need to
so
too.
good. Give me some of that.
Okay.
My lips are dry right now. Oh, he's. But then Drew's gonna get in trouble by everybody because he's talking. This is our. Sounds familiar. Sounds like our neighborhood.
Dude. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Now you're gonna see. Now you're gonna see if he spills the beans. Watch Angela turn like that. Watch.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay, watch
Hang
this.
on, guys.
Watch
We'll
this.
get you your send
Yeah.
in all your
Watch.
chats.
Dude. Here it goes. It is disgusting. I told you. Angela's crying in the DR right now. Listen, that was dirty. I didn't like what he did right there. I didn't hear him the first time. I told you you're to see the other side. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I? Watch.
Oh.
Didn't I tell you?
Hang on.
Oh, she. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
All right. Well, let's see. I don't think she could do it, but
Oh
if she
my
does,
gosh.
I'll give her a clap.
Oh my god.
She's not gonna. I'm telling you, she's not gonna. All right, we're going to commercial. Wow, that was a good
really
sequence.
Good, that was really good.
That was a good sequence. I got a lot to say about that. Holy cow! What did you guys have to say about that?
Wow, you guys.
That was good.
Okay.
Jason. So Jason can't be. He's safe.
Why did Jason?
She'll fool you, Jeff. Okay. Carlo says she'll fool you. We'll see, Carlo. I don't think she could. If she does play that card and not blow up, I will definitely take back what I said. I don't think she can. If she does play like that and go back to Jason and be like, thank you so much, and doesn't blow up, I'll totally retract my statement. I don't think she is going to be able to keep the tiger in the cage, so to speak. You know what I mean? But I do want to say, I didn't hear you say that about the mom. And I don't want to, you know, if people who follow me knows what happened. I would never play that card ever, so I don't respect that. But I did, yeah, I don't respect that, but I did like what he did there.
That was
you know what
believable.
I mean? Totally believable.
If I was in that house, I would have believed everything he just said. And then that was like, I'm not talking about the mom part, but him lying like that, I was like, oh my gosh, he's so emotional. Didn't you hear
Yeah.
me? Whoa.
Marky Mark. Is that Marky Mark? Oh, no, that's not Marky Mark, our neighbor.
Everybody thinks anybody named Mark is our neighbor.
Jordan's face is like when Jeff revealed he had a coup d'etat.
Yay. Yes.
I'm telling you, we got to watch back we're going to watch back our season again. Again, like and subscribe, guys, if you like what's going on. I know you're just watching along with us. I mean, we're just in our house. This is how we normally would watch Big Brother. I don't know if we should be pulling out like handkerchiefs that never end. We're just kind of doing our natural reaction and watching along with you guys and taking as many questions as we can. So we really appreciate it. And we appreciate the like and subscribe.
Wow. Okay, wait.
Your reactions were hilarious. That's what it's supposed to do. We're supposed to be like that, but there's not every moment that it's going to be like that.
But why did Jason think it was okay to trust Drew and tell him his whole, why would you do that?
He's just going for it. He's just like,
no, but you don't do that on week, what is this, week 1, week 2?
I like it. I like that he's going. He's right, though. I don't understand why people let I mean, we came back and people let us in, but we were half the house.
Yeah.
You know, when 1 or 2 or 3 people come back, why wouldn't you get them out right away if you can?
Yeah. Speaking of,
I don't think she could do it either, Dolly girl. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Andrea, so far as of today, oh, that's
if she does hold it together and she plays him back, that will be interesting.
I'll give her props. I'll give her props if she does.
So the Angela you were talking about from the other seasons would have just flipped out?
Oh, yeah. She flipped out like day 1 on this poor guy.
Oh.
She called him like crazy eyes and got
I
got
think
evicted.
People though, when you've been in the house before and then you get out, you have social media, and like how she was talking about people on social media are like mean and calling her fat and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that's in the back of your head. And then when you're playing the game a second time, you're probably a little bit like, okay, I need to tone it down a little bit, or I can't be like this because I don't want to get all the hate when I get off.
No, it's a big deal.
I don't understand why people comment on other people's weight all the time. Like why do people do that?
I don't know why people just say anything mean online. I don't get it.
Or like just
you don't know that person at all. Even if you think you know someone, even if you think you know us, like you watch us, we're on this 3 times a week, we're on a podcast 3 times a week, I'm on a television show. Really, you don't know our conversations happening. You know what I mean?
And how much we hate each other. All right, we're back.
Latrice is
Latrice
is getting down.
Look at Latrice go.
Latrice would be fun at a party, I feel like.
Oh, yes,
you know what I mean?
Would.
First one on the dance floor, Latrice. Dolly girl. Jordan knows she's a winner. Oh. Again, Latrice hasn't been on. She's in a good spot.
I think so too. Isn't that stronger?
Kanye?
Yeah.
Better, stronger. Look at that tat.
I know. I was trying to figure out what it was.
Dang. I want to hear Latrice's story. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
There's your boy,
Yeah.
Chuck.
Okay, they're all talking. Sorry, I'm listening
Yeah.
to the show right now. I should be talking.
I like Latrice getting her shine, but bring it back to what's happening, you know? All right, Latrice is still talking.
Okay.
I honestly feel like Barrett is playing a similar game to Jordan, befriending everyone and laying low. I know his sister, and she's a sweetheart, so I know he's got to be good people. Mama Bear, 3475. All right, well, you know what?
Okay, so who is this? What's this? I need my cheat sheet. Ashley and D are talking.
Emily says, I agree, that's a bad tattoo placement. We didn't say it was bad, Emily. I just said, look at that tattoo.
Yeah, we're
Interesting.
Well, I was like, what is it?
Latrice is about the long game. MKAZDP. Makazub's dip. You didn't like that joke either. I was pronouncing it.
Wait, is she nominating herself? Okay, so Ashley's just talking to D, her chances.
Making sure she's not the replacement.
Right.
Was she going to tell her? Oh, D
D
just told her to her face. How do you, I mean,
yeah, why? I don't.
what are you laughing at? I would be like, what do you, come on, why you want to put me up?
I don't. But I think sometimes, like you would, I would probably laugh to try to act like I didn't care, and then I would. She has two lines. She's slim picking.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Oh man, I wonder who's going.
I know.
Y'all don't forget we're doing this tomorrow, so tune in. We'll watch tomorrow.
This is going to be good.
Someone's at
Whoa, what's up, dude? How you talking to me like that?
D's got a face mask on.
Is that necessary?
That's what wasn't here.
What's up with that? I can't stand when I'm talking to somebody, and it's not like when you're outside, like, and people have their sunglasses on.
That is like,
I don't like that. It's disrespectful. But in the face mask, I'm like, listen, I want to stay in this game. What do you, I can't talk to you with this mask on. Yeah.
Hi,
What's
Ben.
up, buddy?
You got your brother?
Good job.
Okay, thank you.
Those are big boys right there.
Did y'all have fun?
Can I watch this?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. But there's no sound.
There's
And
no
we're
sound.
going to commercial break right now. All right, yeah.
My photos and Boston Scooter was at 1%.
Oh, y'all made it home in time.
Then it said one photos. What's his name?
Sorry, our kids just got home. I'll
They
take
just
some
got
questions while you're doing that.
We took Leighton to the doctor today. We
Oh,
thought maybe he could have
Kuka too said, nice, I'll be here tomorrow. I love
Yeah,
it.
we'll be doing this tomorrow. Don't forget. And then after that, then we're going down to the basement and doing our live show
That's right. That's right,
on
love.
the Togethermess. And then
This has been the best start to BB in a long time, Dolly Girl says. I agree. I did. What are you doing, buddy?
they're trying to be on the camera.
Oh,
This is,
oh, you want to get right in there, huh?
oh, okay. Here we go.
All right.
So this is Leighton, our youngest. This is Lawson. our oldest. They've been scooter riding,
Dennis,
and then making stops and going to see who just friends. Don't say names, but friends.
Why?
Because we're live.
Dennis Wiggins wants to know, did Richard the astrologer do a prediction on D? He did. I don't remember exactly what he said, but you
It's
could
up on
tune in
Jeff and Jordan
to our
TV.
live podcast. I'm in an awkward position here, buddy.
Bye, everyone.
Big Chuck is the sweetest. Latrice was upset on her birthday, missing her kids, and Chuck just
Chuck.
smothered her with love and support. It was so sweet. Kathy Reese says. That might be a spoiler.
Bye, guys.
Ashley did work for
Bye, don't knock
Barstool.
anything over. Watch your feet.
Did you say bye to us or them? He watches us too much. He said goodbye to you guys. Oh,
They said
Jay Brandy TV says cuties.
they
Hi, boys.
love just like scooter riding around the neighborhood.
Chrissy P 9325 excited for tomorrow. I agree. Good season so far and love watching with you guys. Saturday Parks Live. We love watching with you guys. This is fun. And you know what? We'd be doing this anyway, so why not just record it? Oh my God, yay 6586. What is he eating? You don't know Otter Pops? Where'd you grow up? Yay 6586. Doesn't it? Yeah, Mike or MCAS DP Otter Pops, of course. Catherine Reese, they're growing up so fast. Layla. I'd rather watch with you guys than the show. Oh, that's good. Found I found Dory.
Because I got to be able to.
Oh, that's a
after
fun.
this, you can have
That's
it.
a fun name.
Is that okay?
Hey, Leighton, someone's name is I Found Dory. You know, like Finding Dory?
Yeah.
They found her.
Finding Nemo?
Isn't it Finding Dory too?
No.
There isn't one? All right.
Okay,
well,
Big
that I still thought it was a
Brother
cute
is
name,
back.
even if it
So
doesn't make sense.
the nomination ceremony, not nomination ceremony,
Veto.
veto ceremony.
Mallorie just put it around her neck.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
All right, buddy.
Is about to happen.
He's helping.
This right now, when as you see everybody sitting outside and they come out and they say it's time for the veto ceremony, you were out there for
You
a
almost said
while.
Nemo meeting.
I know. You were out there for a while. For what? Like 2 hours?
And it's
And
awkward.
it's awkward and it's hot and it's the most uncomfortable thing
Yeah.
ever. And I dreaded it every single week. And no one could talk.
And you have to stand at, they're like, stand at the wall and just stare at it for a minute. And You're
Yes.
standing there staring, look at all the pictures.
We saw Michigan.
You did? Hang on real quick. When we get off, you tell me.
Jordan was so bad.
Okay.
It's like dog food anywhere.
Layton, you look like a little adult right now.
Because his hair's getting.
I
Oh,
know.
I look like a little
He told me he
Little
wants
potato.
his hair shaggy now.
You want your hair long? All right, hold on. Let's watch this. Don't knock over, trip on the lights, buddy.
Dee is talking. Who she's replacing. She's gonna do
Ashley.
The camera's looking at Ashley.
She just nominated Ashley. All right. She told her to her face and she was cool with it, though.
Yeah. It was so uncomfortable.
Is Ashley the girl from Chicago?
Yes, or Illinois, or like a small town in Illinois.
Take it easy. That's it.
Oh, so uncomfortable. Yeah, but I could see why she put up Ashley because it's not a big threat to her. And
Right.
she
I'd put her
doesn't-
up too. If someone
Everybody likes her.
if
She's
someone
gonna be
was
good.
like, oh, I'm cool with it, I'd be like, all right, cool, I'll put you up.
Yeah.
Jason needs to find Mallorie. Oh, wait. I don't think she cares.
But you need somebody like that in the house.
Yeah.
That's just going to be like, whatever.
I think she's cool. I want Taylor to stick around.
Yeah. I want the girls to stay.
Yeah,
Josh could
he
go.
might have to win.
Well,
They don't show a lot of him or who his alliance is, you know?
Yeah, I don't know much about him.
Bouse? Rick Rouse?
Why do you say Bouse?
Because Rick Rouse says it. I don't know
Not
if people
a
know. Who Rick Rouse
Bouse.
is. Yeah, the Bouse, Rick Rouse.
Tomorrow's episode is going to be so good tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh, feeding her a Rice Krispie.
All right, let's go get crispy.
All right, guys, thank you so
Wait,
much.
let's rip a couple of these
I know,
last
I'm
comments.
saying thank you to everybody tuning into Couch Jury tonight. Tomorrow we will have Couch Jury again, and then right after Couch Jury, Jeff and I run downstairs to our podcast studio in the basement.
Don Woolman's still there.
I love
Don. Shout out to Don Woolman. If you guys are fans of the show, you see his name at the end of every show. But he's been around for so long. I just saw his name and it brought back memories. He wears a jersey he probably still does, on the CBS lot ever since we met him. He wears a baseball jersey every single day to work. And he's the sweetest guy ever. He's the guy who goes, Jordan, please put on your microphone.
Mhm.
That's Don Woolman.
And when I went back for reindeer games, I asked for him. I go, is Don here? And I asked if he could come down to like my room, and I talked to him, and I just love him.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I just saw those names. I was looking, Rich and Allison and Sean and Chris. Like, yeah, a lot of memories seeing those names. Real quick, we're gonna rip through a couple of these questions, and then we'll get out of here because we're gonna be back tomorrow. Jeff and Jordan, love you guys. Guardians, Creed, Jeff and Jordan. Have you ever been asked back? Well, we did 2 seasons, and I did work for them for 8. So yeah. Hey boys, what'd you call them? Otter Pops or Freeze Pops? Is that what you're talking about? Freeze Pops. No, I grew up in Arlington Heights. Wait, Dolly girl, you grew up in Arlington Heights? That's like a couple towns over from where I grew up. And I ate Freeze Pops my whole life.
Did you drink Dunkin' Donuts every day?
Hell yeah. You
like
ever go to
everybody
Arlington
gets
Racetrack? Yeah, you did. It's not there
You guys
anymore.
don't forget to like and subscribe because this helps us. Subscribe and like because it helps us.
Trista Ritter, I always wonder whose voice that was. Ready for Couch Jury tomorrow. And remember, like and subscribe. Push the channel. We'll end with Saturday Parks Live. We got to start giving out like best comment of the night.
Yeah.
I'm going to write down. I think you might have had it Saturday Parks Live. I forgot what it was, but I laughed at it because it was like Saturday Night Live. But I'm going to start giving out best comment of the night. But thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Going to be very exciting. We're off to a great start in the season and this. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys back here mañana.
Bye. We still on?